Thank you to all my channel members, including my fan appreciation level members and my contributor level members, for helping support the YouTube channel. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and today I have my book review of the book Tempest Breaker by Cavan Scott. This is actually a audio drama script that Lucasfilm and Random House Worlds release as a script physical format. It's originally done as a big audio production. It's got the sound effects, it's got a bunch of actors, voice actors doing the character work, and it's a big production. I don't really listen to audiobooks that often. It is a very special occasion that I do, and so I read the scripts. And sadly, even though the audio drama came out back in like December, the script did not come out until May, so I had to wait till the script came out. Random House, you need to fix this. Put the script out the same day as the audio drama. I don't think that there's a lot of double buyers, people who buy both, and so I think that it wouldn't hurt your business, and in fact I think it'd help it to get all the marketing at once. Anyway, I did get this, and if you notice the title, Tempest Breaker, it is a kind of a pseudo-sequel to the first script, Tempest Runner, which was from Phase 1, that came out right before the end of Phase 1. This comes out right before the end of Phase 3, which is happening next month, or maybe it's this month as this releases. It's coming really soon with Trials of the Jedi. But it focuses on the character of Lorna D, who is kind of going rogue right now. She is with she's no longer with the Nile, and you are seeing her as she is kind of going against the Nile and actually working with the Jedi. Like, what's happening here? And so you follow her story as she's kind of going rogue right now. And it's told kind of in a storyline where a news reporter has caught up with her and is basically asking her questions about her past that she wants to do for this special news report. And Lorna is basically explaining her past to the reporter. And then you, of course, see everything happen in flashbacks. And generally, it's an entertaining story. It seems like the story was written in 10 parts, but in reality, it's more like 3 or 4 parts. And most of those were entertaining. There was one part in particular, it was kind of towards the beginning, like about page 75 to about page 150, where I just felt the book was kind of lagging. I felt like it was just kind of going along. I didn't particularly care for the characters that were in it. I didn't care for where the story was heading. That being said, the majority of the book is really entertaining. I think that the action in the book is very good. I think that when you look at the journey that Lorna D has gone on, how she is really Cavan Scott and the High Republic team is trying to portray her as this very conflicted character, this character who has done wrong her whole life and is trying to decide whether or not she wants to be the good guy, whether she wants to do the right thing. And so basically, she is tasked with the basic plot of the story is that Lorna D is tasked along with Avar Kriss and Keeve Trennis to go and try to capture Baron Boolan, who is basically this guy who may know how to stop the Blight. And also, Baron Boolan is with Skier, who is the Trandoshan Jedi who's kind of lost his Force abilities right now. And so they're trying to go track them down, and they kind of go on a wild goose chase, like a cat and mouse type thing, trying to find Baron Boolan. And it's a fun adventure that they go on. Don't love all the decisions that are made, but it's still a fun read. You're gonna have a smile on your face. As a script, it reads fairly fast. It took me longer than normal because of how busy my weeks have been recently. But it's a really quick read. It won't take you more. Like you might be daunted seeing it's like 500 pages, but it doesn't read like a 500-page novel. It reads more like a 250-page novel because it's more in script format. So it's a really quick breeze of a read. And as I mentioned, it's like a pseudo sequel to Tempest Runner, which was more about Lorna D's backstory. This is more a sequel to the High Republic comics, which showed Lorna D being chased by Avar, and now you're getting to see Lorna D having to work with Avar and Keeve Trennis. And one of my criticisms is the book has way too large a cast. Several of the cast members I think could have been cut, but again, because this was an audio drama, I think it probably worked better in the drama part than it did in the cast format. the book has an interesting ending with Lorna D. It felt a little cheesy, but it was a fine ending. Nothing too special, but it is an enjoyable read. The general feeling is you are enjoying that you're reading it. It is completing the Lorna D stuff. I think it's completing Avar's storyline, but again, Avar I think will also be a big role in Trials of the Jedi, and this isn't going to spoil anything for Trials of the Jedi, and it's also not going to hurt you if you don't read this before Trials of the Jedi, but I think it will enhance Trials of the Jedi a little bit. I think that you'll feel a little bit more completion to the story by reading this, but it's not necessary. If you were able to skip Tempest Runner, you could probably skip Tempest Breaker likewise, but it's still a lot of fun. I think Tempest Runner was a little bit better of a story, personally, but I still enjoyed this one. I also really like this artwork. Who did the artwork on this one? It was Katrina Belikova. I think Katrina Belikova did a pretty good job here. So that is my opinion on Tempest Breaker. It's a fine, pretty good book. I want to say I'd give it like a 7 or an 8. I'm still kind of tottering behind one or the other, but it's an entertaining story, much better than A Valiant Vow or Acolyte Wayseeker that I recently reviewed. Much better than both of those books. And I know I talked a lot about the criticisms, but my positives are pretty much all spoiler related, and so I didn't want to get too much into the spoilers. But I really did enjoy the character of Lorna D. So if you've read Tempest Breaker, let me know your thoughts on the book. And until next time, I'm Jonathan, and thank you for watching.